How to make better request forms. Request forms are usually the first step in any process, whether it's a project request, a finance request, an HR request, or any of the thousands of possible business process forms people use daily. In most business processes, someone requests or reports something to start a workflow. Because of this, getting a request form right is critical to the proper functioning of a process. Here are some ways you can ensure your request forms are both user-friendly and meet the needs of the process they're part of. Include only fields you need. You want users to avoid taking one look at your request form and immediately looking for another way of making a request. Eliminate the unnecessary nice-to-have fields and only include the need-to-haves. To help decide which to include, ask yourself these questions. Will action be taken on this data point? Does a downstream report require it? And is the user likely to have this information to provide? Pre-fill fields whenever possible. The less your user needs to fill in, the better. If your system knows information like name, department, supervisor, etc., don't make the requester manually put these in. These kinds of pre-fills will provide a much better user experience. Pre-fills also reduce the risk of entering bad data, which can lead to form processing issues downstream. Conditional logic is a requester's friend. Forms can show and hide relevant information depending on if the field applies to them. The form should know if a question is appropriate based on pre-filled data or previous answers. By showing and hiding fields, a form developer can significantly reduce the size and complexity of their forms. Avoid free form fields as much as possible. Most form users would rather select then type their answer, which is understandable since it's much quicker. But it's also better for reporting. By using predetermined values to be selected, you'll be able to aggregate answers without having to manually normalize the data. Always think mobile. Always make sure your forms are friendly for all users on all devices. Great mobile forms aren't just for field service workers. They're for the head of HR approving a new hire from the airport or a manager sitting on a couch after hours requesting time off. By considering these 5 tips, you'll ensure that your request forms are user-friendly and will always meet the needs of the process they're a part of. Integrify, making you more productive.